here we are one church, and the universal church is one church. So it's had this broadening and also this kind of intimate feeling to it as well.
It's different because you are practicing it, and you are touching it, and you are living it, because it's not only theory now, it's practice.
I'm just saying that we're still on the way, and that's the feeling that I have, that we're just grabbing and trying to more and more open up and see what riches we've got, and then try to embody them in the service.
There is an experience, the presence of God, and that is what I call is the life of this congregation. And every time I come through the worship service, it's a feeling of renewal.
The mixture of songs and hymns that we sing, drawing on different languages and cultures, which is something obviously we're beginning to work on more. But that has been wonderful. The invitation to pray the Lord's Prayer in our own languages has been, for me, something really beautiful. To worship God in your own language is a much more intimate thing than to worship in someone else's language and pray in someone else's language.
It's made me understand what I sort of always knew, kind of, I grew up, we're all God's children, we're all one church, all the children of the world, right? But until you, stand in a church full of people from all over and speak the Lord's Prayer and hear the different languages, that is just an incredible moment of just truly experiencing maybe the church with a capital C, that we are a church, the Church of Christ, because of our faith, not our language, not where we're from, not where our parents worshipped. We are truly the Church of Christ.
Then also a church, just the fact to go up and have communion together. Every single time I go up, I cry. I feel so emotional, and I'm not alone there. There's everybody there,
One of the moments, I was thinking about the Easter service just the other day, when we were placing flowers on the cross, and there were so many of us that we sort of ran out of music, right? And even though we'd gone through the hymn again, we were still there. We were wanting to sort of be part of this. And after a few moments of sort of silence, while people continued with their flowers, one of our congregants broke out in, I'm assuming, is an African praise song, and a language that I did not recognize, did not know, a tune I did not know. But in that moment, just sort of spontaneously broke out, and her voice filled the church, and it just echoed and captured everybody. And in that moment, I was so humbled and just so filled with the Spirit. And I was so thankful, because I could not do that, right? But yet she did, and I felt like, it really sort of demonstrated to me the sort of need for community, so that we can collectively feed each other, witness to each other, encourage each other, and just truly demonstrate that there are so many ways that the Spirit is at work. That moment was just, it literally almost took my breath away.
So to me, worshiping together with such different histories makes it very real that God can break down, or the Spirit can work to break down these barriers between God and man, and also between people. And I see that there's a calling in Copenhagen to show this diversity as not necessarily something to be fearful of, but something to celebrate. Because I don't know how well aware people are about the situations in Denmark, but we've had some issues with the drawings of the Prophet Muhammad, and we've had issues with bombing of the embassy in Pakistan just recently, and a number of issues who has made, I think, a lot of Danes fearful of people from far away. If you're too much not like us, it's dangerous, or it creates fear within many people in Denmark. So to me, that's a great calling for ICC to show that, well, we are very different. We're definitely not a homogeneous group, but still, we can celebrate that. It does not mean that I have to be afraid to go to church every Sunday because who's going to be here? But I can look forward to come to church and see, wait, I wonder what place of the world I'm going to meet today. And to me, that's a great calling.
It is my great desire to function in this country of Denmark as a good bridge towards Danske Folkekirke. So in ICC, the unique gift I experience is that I can sense that it can be a very good platform to show how we can reach out to the Danske Folkekirke, which is a Lutheran church.
The ICC has a role to play in Copenhagen.
That we sponsor, for example, refugee services, and also sponsor this cross-cultural tværkulturelle events where a lot of people come and do their event before the service, and then they participate in our service that particular Sunday.
But if we don't venture out to other people and other people from different cultures, denominations, countries, faith backgrounds, so I feel that those of us who are placed in a foreign land, Denmark, we have a very special responsibility to encourage and reach out to such like activities.
In South Africa and in the township there where the young people went, and in the refugee camp.
So the moment we are willing to make the first step and come out of our cozy club, I think the Lord is opening many forums where we can go and encourage.